Hello everybody, Moonlight Swirl here, and welcome back to another video. So, we're making another skirt, and this time it's not gonna take like an entire 6 months to make. I'm being dramatic, it was actually a year. It's not gonna be that long. I have this whole thing scheduled out, and hopefully we can do it. Alright. So I've been wanting to make another skirt for a while. I just, didn't really know what to make, and I went to Hobby Lobby one day with my mom. We had a little fun girls' day. That was actually the day that I went to get the stuff for my prayer wall over there, and we ended up at Hobby Lobby to look and see what's there, and I found this cute little lovely little fabric. It's gray and it has some bees on it. I love it, and it really inspired me for what skirt I want to make next. So to go with it, I got like a bunch of like bundles. It's like all different patterns and stuff, but in this cream color, because I couldn't really find a yellow, but I think it matches the bees good enough. And it took me forever to find a good gray, but I also got some just plain gray fabric too to make the skirt with. Now then, obviously I'm going to need to get some, I don't know how much more white fabric I need. I mean, I have some, like just that soft white fabric that I used for like the underneath skirt, the underneath bit on my last skirt. I have some left. I hope it's enough. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the fabric I got, and I spent a while kind of sketching out and designing what I wanted this skirt to be like, and here it is. It looks bad as a sketch, but here, that way you can get a closer look of it. It's going to have, so I'm going to have like this pattern right here be the waistband, and of course I want the waistband to be a little thicker, that way it's, cute and you can see it. So just like the waistband I have for my 4th of July skirt is thicker than it's supposed to be, but I'm going to do it just a tad bit thicker than that so you can actually see the pattern and it's cute and it all comes together. And then I'm going to do patchwork of the cream and gray fabrics. And the thing is, I want there to be 2 layers, so a short layer and then a longer layer. So that'll be fun. And with the longer layer, the layer underneath, I don't want to do patchwork the entire way down because I'm not entirely sure if I have enough fabric for that, and it'll be uncomfortable because then I have to make another skirt underneath that. So I was thinking of just using that white fabric I have to make that underneath bit right there, which would also work because it'll do what it did on my 4th of July skirt and make the top layer not see-through. Yeah. And obviously I'm gonna add pockets. Yeah, I'm just gonna use, where did it go? Oh, it's back here. I apologize. I'm gonna use this pattern again, the pattern that I used for the skirt, and just, tweak it a bit. I believe I did a mix of C and B. I did C's length with, B's style. So, yeah. I'm just gonna do that again, but tweak it a little bit to how I want it to turn out. Yeah, I am super excited. I technically don't have all the materials, but I technically don't need them yet. So, yeah, I'm super excited. We'll see how it turns out. Alrighty, I'm like really nervous right now because I'm still wearing my outside clothes and I'm sitting on my floor and I haven't changed and I haven't made my bed and I haven't put my laundry away. But I really want to start cutting and start working on this, so let's start. Alrighty, this says that I need parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now time to find them. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. There we go. I have all the pieces now, so I'm just gonna put the rest of them up. And I left this journal here today, so when I was at school I was very confused and low-key upset. Alrighty, now this is already kind of short, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna split this. Let's start with the waistband. Okay, since I want to make the waistband bigger, I got some paper to expand it, and I found this cute little ruler because my normal ruler broke. It's actually been broken for like a few years now. I mean, this one's a little chip down here, but it's fine. I'm probably gonna expand it by an inch on both sides, maybe an inch and a half on both sides, because I want it thick, you know? And then I'm going to iron this out before I cut it. I mean, look how cute that is. I did not expect this to fit on here, but it does. I'm not gonna make it longer. I'm not gonna make it like I'm gonna make it thicker. You know? Of course, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. There we go. I think I'm gonna do something like this thick, because it'll fold and it'll become smaller. So yeah. Okay, so I have made parts 4 and 5. Here's 4. And instead of making them an inch and a half larger on each side, it ended up only being like half an inch larger on each side, so just an inch wider. Inch isn't that bad. I mean, I'd prefer if it was larger, but I really don't want to go through that again. Yeah, so I guess on to the actual skirt part. Let me find the pockets and put them in this pile, because that means that, because I'm not going to change the, pattern of the pockets. They don't need to be changed. They're fine the way they are. So let me move them over to this pile, and we're good to go. Now, I honestly don't know how I'm going to do this. I could just, because I know this is going to be very difficult to do. So I want to do patchwork. I guess it'd be easier to do the bottom layer first. So I need to make sure I have enough fabric for that. Let me clean up a little bit and charge my phone, because it's at 10%, and I will be right back with y'all. Okay, so I'm about to leave for church, so I'm going to do this really quick. I just put everything up, and I went ahead and cut the pieces, or more like I made the top half of the pieces at the front and the back of the skirt. It was a mess. I wouldn't be surprised to have a paper cut. I have ink all over my fingers. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, I really have no idea how this is going to turn out, or if I even needed those pieces of paper to begin with. But we'll find out together, won't we? Yeah. So this has been super fun. I'll see y'all tomorrow when I cut it, because by the time I get home from church, it's going to be too late to do anything, and I'm going to need to go to bed. But I don't have anything going on tomorrow night, so I'll work on it then. Alrighty, it has been 2 weeks now. This video was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago. Yay! I was supposed to be done with this skirt by mid-April, but that's not gonna happen. Anyways, I got the fabric I needed, and I'm gonna start cutting. And I don't have a lot of time because it's 4:58 and I have to go to my grandma's house later because her birthday was earlier this week. So yeah, we're just gonna do what we can and do the rest tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully I can get the majority of it done. I'm like really worried. So yeah. Oh, sorry about the weird position, but I'm just laying down because my back hurts a lot right now. But I've cut all of them. I've cut the gray fabric. I've cut this fabric. The bee fabric I'm not gonna cut into squares because I'm not using that as the patchwork. I'm using those as the patchwork. Yeah, the stuff that I am going to use is like, oh, that is cut. So now I just need to cut out the bee fabric into the pattern pieces, and then we're done with the cutting. I'm also currently watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, the new one, the new live action show. It's pretty good. There are a lot of differences, like a lot, but it's actually pretty good, and I like the changes that they've made. Of course, I love the original, but the changes that they did make, I like them. They're pretty good. So, yeah. Alrighty, everyone. It is now Thursday. I got quite a bit done. I'm almost done cutting out all the pieces. Now I just have to cut out the white fabric, and we should be good. And then we can start sewing. Yeah. Super excited. So I'm gonna be working all day today and all day tomorrow, so that hopefully on Saturday I can get a break and go play video games with my cousins. Me personally, I really want to go out and spend some time with my friends, or more like spend some Jesus time with some friends. But gotta stay on that grind. Anyways, let's finish cutting, and I'm gonna finish Avatar: The Last Airbender. I wanted to start watching Stranger Things, rewatching it for the 50,000th time. I have a problem, but I decided to start that, and I only have 4 episodes left, so I'm gonna go watch that. Of course, while I'm cutting and while I'm doing work. I'm not just gonna abandon my project. Alrighty, so I have finished cutting everything. I have, the gray patches here, the yellow patches here. I have all the bee fabric cut, and I just finished cutting the white fabric. And yeah, I put pins in them because there are some pleats. That's what they're called, pleats. So now I just need to pop out the sewing machine and sew it all together, which I will be doing in the next video. As we see by our lovely little plan here, this video we're just cutting the fabric. So in 2 weeks we'll be sewing it up together. Alrighty, thank you every pony for watching, and I'll see y'all all in the next video. Bye.